Speak on it.
Imagine wanting to bring extra income into your household and some person says, "Don't do that. That's just one of them pyramid scheme things." More than likely, spoken by the person who got in one for all the wrong reasons and failed. "Don't do that. That's just one of them pyramid scheme things." We've all been there. We be at work and we talk about a business opportunity that so-and-so that we know's in, and then just like clockwork, here comes that other person that works with us coming from around the corner, putting their 2 cents in. "Don't do that. That's just one of them pyramid scheme things." And for some reason, in that brief instant, we lean on that person's word like they're an all-knowing divine God from Wisdom Land. And we do exactly what they say. We brush off that opportunity as pyramid scheme nonsense, and we get right back to work. Or we might see a presentation about a business opportunity that piques our interest, but then we go and ask someone who wasn't there about what they thought about something that they didn't see. And then they say, "Don't do that. That's just one of them pyramid scheme things." I got a question. Why do we rarely ever hear about the positive results from someone who may have gotten into one of those pyramid scheme thingies? And I got another question. Why do we constantly hear negative stuff from people that we know about those pyramid scheme thingies all the time? Answer: probably because the people who are kicking ass in what negative Nancy's would call a pyramid scheme, but in reality is called a business, have completely changed their lives around and are mega successful. What? Did you think they were going to come back to the old job every single day where y'all used to work together and waste their time just to tell you the benefits of what their life is like now? Man, listen, their life has changed. They have customers. They have clients. They're making money for themselves and not the business where y'all used to work together. They're jet setting all over the world. Chances are you're only ever going to see them in 2 places, at the beach or at the bank. So good luck with that. But those that failed, yeah, they're back at your job. Back to working side by side with you. Back to telling you the horrors of that whole pyramid scheme thingy that they failed out of. And they're doing it every hour, every day, every year. And you keep on listening and it sticks in your mindset. And time just keeps ticking, ticking, ticking. They probably think they're doing you a favor. They don't want you to make the same mistakes that they did. They're good friends. "Don't do that. That's just one of them pyramid scheme things." But perhaps they didn't fully understand that working their own business takes a dedication far greater than working a job. Perhaps they failed to realize that when they work their own business, they can't relax on a couch and think money's just gonna fall on top of them while they sit on their asses. Perhaps they weren't coachable. Perhaps they weren't teachable. Perhaps they found it easier to complain more than they did by doing the necessary work to make their business a success. But more than likely, perhaps they didn't have the work ethic to make their dreams come true. Regardless, they're back at your job, back to working side by side with you, back to telling you the horrors of that whole pyramid scheme thingy. And they're doing it every hour, every day, every year. And you just keep on listening and it sticks in your mindset. And time keeps ticking, ticking, ticking. Look, stop taking advice from someone who you wouldn't trade bank accounts with. I don't care how older they are, how smarter you may think they are, or how much respect you have for them. If they're still working alongside you at a job, they're not doing much better than you are. You've got one life to live, and you can advance far quicker from gleaning on someone who's successful than from someone who's in your same position, thinking they're doing you a favor by keeping you from taking an opportunity to achieve your ideal lifestyle. Do what you gotta do. Find that successful person. Search them out. Swallow your pride and ask them to coach you to be just as successful as they are. Be entrepreneurial. Join us here in the movement and get yourself moving in the right direction. And if you're feeling what I'm saying or feeling a certain way about how I'm saying it, then
Speak on it.
in the comments below.